Hello everybody and welcome to the MoneyShift YouTube channel. This is the Maverick Files and I'm your host, THIS, and today we have a 7,000 mile overview where we're going to be answering your questions about the Ford Maverick. So without further ado, I'm going to give you guys the keys and let's get right into it. First of our three questions today comes from Christopher Johnson. Sunroof a good buy? Yes or no? Well, after 7,000 miles, I got the answer for you. This $1,000 up. Look, you know why I'm here, okay? We had a good thing, you and me, you know? We're subscribing, we're liking, we're commenting, but it seems like, you know, the new year came around and we stopped that initiative, and I'm not sure why, okay? But you can change that. You have the power to subscribe to the channel, so consider it. All right, back to the video. Again, for $995, you can option this sunroof. Now, it is not a part of any package. You do not get this if you opt for the XLT luxury package or the Lariat luxury package. None of that. You have to check the box for the power tilt and retractable sunroof. So as we pull back that sunshade and click the one touch, the sunroof goes all the way back and the windscreen pops up. Now, as we go outside, one of the first things we notice is that this windscreen does look a little cheap, but hey, $20,000 truck, right? That's what we all say. So we got to give and take with some things, and you'll actually notice that the sunroof doesn't fully retract from the outside, but from the inside it looks as if it does, which is all that matters, and it creates for an awesome breeze. If you have that open and the retractable window in the back open, it creates for a really nice pass-through. Love that. When it's closed, it's fully flush and the wind noise is very minimal. You really don't hear much, and the vent feature is actually really deep. You could fit your hand through there. Not that I recommend that. Please do not do that. Overall, though, I do recommend the sunroof. I'm a fan of the breeze. I'm a fan of the light it lets in, and I think it is a undervalued option on the Ford Maverick. I haven't seen a lot of trucks with the sunroof. In fact, mine is the only one I've seen. But the second question comes from NMarket01, average combined MPG. In over 7,000 miles, I have seen 25.8 MPG on the dash, and what we know is that Ford actually overrates the MPG meter a little bit here, so this number is probably closer to 24.5 instead of 26. Now, what I will say is that my city highway driving is pretty much split. So when I average mostly highway, I get right at that 30 number. When I average mostly city, I get right at that 23, 24 number. And for a 2-liter turbocharged all-wheel drive pickup truck, it is pretty great to have similar gas mileage to what a hot hatch would get, like a Mini Cooper or a GTI or something like that. So massive kudos to Ford for being able to pull that off. I'm sure the hybrid gets way better MPG, but my experience as of today is with the 2-liter turbocharged all-wheel drive pickup truck. Now, you guys know we also have the soft roll-up tonneau cover, and it has stood the test of time. We've had this on now for almost 2,000 miles, and it's been great. Does it flap a little bit? Yes, but thanks to the little added weather stripping that I put next to the cab, it lets in no rain. It lets in no snow. It does a good job of keeping the elements out and the things inside dry, and I love the look, love the Ford logo, and I love the look of the Maverick overall. We talk about this in every single mileage update video, but I cannot get enough at the aesthetic appearance of this little truck. I get stopped a bunch in this thing. My fiance, when she's driving it, also gets stopped a bunch when she's driving it. It just draws a lot of conversation. But let's get to the back. We're going to let some music play. Yeah, for this question, I've been trying to find out how the ride is in the back with the speakers. Can you comment on that? Well, I can, my friend. You are in luck. So as you know, in the back seat of the Ford Maverick, you have speakers right next to your eardrums. And what I will say is if you want to have a conversation in the back of your Maverick, you want to be a part of what's going on in the front there, you're not going to be able to if there's any music, if there's any podcast going on. Now, the sound system in here will not blow your eardrums off. Even though that speaker is located right next to your ear, it's actually pretty clear and it sounds nice. But if you want to be a part of that conversation in the front and there's any music on, you won't be able to hear a thing. Not a damn thing. And that's okay, but it's just something to keep in mind if you daily drive or constantly have people in the back seat. But the last thing that we're going to talk about is the package that Ford provided to Maverick owners who have been waiting for their Ford Maverick. This is the Ford Integrated Tether System Accessory Kit, and Ford provided it to a lot of you folks for free. But for those of you that did not get this package, I just wanted to show you what the capabilities were with that fit system. Who needs the instructions? Let's just dive right into the box. The first thing that we pull out is this large waste bin. This is a large trash can, and it further cements how awesome the Ford Maverick is for road tripping. We've talked about how this thing is on the highway, and now little features like this that you just click right in do a great job at making the Ford Maverick even better on long road trips, where you can just put a little trash bag in there and have your front cabin free and clear of anything. Look how deep this is. I'm putting what seemingly feels like 100 bungee cords into this trash bin, and poof, they disappear, and I have plenty of space for more things. This fits trash bin is freaking awesome, but as we take it out and empty what is in it, let's continue to look into this box because it was jam-packed of tons of goodies. That gets a win. The next thing that we're going to pull out are these storage dividers for the under seat storage. These really do allow you to get crafty with that under seat storage compartment. Do you want to put, a first aid kit in one place? Do you want to put other things that don't move around? They're just overall awesome options. Next, we get this pretty cool cup holder. Now, even though the back seat has a cup holder right here, you can fit 2 Bad Larrys there. What's wrong with another 2? Am I right? And it just clicks right in, thanks to this fit system, right in to that little slot, and it is relatively sturdy. I'm hitting it here. I'm trying to shift it. Nothing. It is rock solid, and you love that. It's pretty big as well. Can probably fit, as Rady's Rise says, a couple of Twinkies. You know what I mean? And that is pretty much it. Another storage shelf, but that's the fits package. Love it. Let's head to the front, and let's get a summary. All right, we answered your questions, did a walk around, and showed off the FITS program that Ford gave to folks that were waiting for their Ford Maverick. So if you guys haven't seen that now, or if you've gotten it but don't have your Maverick yet, you can see how it fits and how it's used. I think that accessory kit is awesome, and I cannot wait to see what the aftermarket brings for other things in here. It seems like a very usable spot that can make this Maverick an even better road trip machine. But with that, we do have some somber news. This is our last Maverick file with this Ford Maverick. This XLT FX4 luxury package with 4K, Copilot 360, the whole 9 has been awesome over the last 7,000 miles. And we've given a lot of content to you guys on that vehicle, which hopefully has made your purchase even easier, which is hopefully giving you more confidence to make your purchase that much better. So what's the new vehicle? What's next? Well, find out later on this week. We're either going to be releasing a video on it Wednesday or Friday, depending on when we get the keys so I can pass them to you. But look for that this week. All right, everybody, thank you for tuning in to the MoneyShift YouTube channel. I am THIS. This is the Maverick Files. We'll see you next time.